Hello there, my name is Wayne Loutetian and I'm about to bring you the 4-day work week instead of the 5-day. Hooray! I know people have been promising you this for hundreds of years, but we are now about to do it. You see, as I look at it, the problem all started about 2,050 years ago when Julius Caesar decided to reform the calendar. Julius Caesar invented the Julian calendar, and at that time he made a decision that we should have 365 days in the year for 3 years, and then bring in a leap year for 366 days. Now this pretty well has been what we have followed ever since then. There was some minor tweaking done with the Gregorian calendar in the 1500s, and I will get into that later on. But primarily a decision was made to go 365, 365, 365, 366. And he could easily have made another decision. And by making another decision, or a third decision, you suddenly could have a 4-day work week for everybody on the planet. A lot less stress, a lot happier people, and it wouldn't take a huge amount to change over. So, under the present day Julian system, we have 365, 365, 365, and 366 days. Then if we repeat that for 8 years, we have a total of 2,922 days. Now Julius Caesar, instead of, when he knew that there's 365.25 days in the year, instead of going slightly smaller, he could have gone larger. And an alternate would be to go 366, 366, 366, and 363. And if you did that over 8 years, it also works out to 2,922 days. However, the 363 is not really a good number to work with. So, under the Loutetian calendar, I am proposing that we go 366 for 7 years, and then 360 on the final year, on the 8th year. That also works out to 2,922. However, all of these days are divisible by 6. Every one of these numbers is divisible by 6. So that allows us to have a full 6-day week instead of a 7-day week. So if we decided to throw out Thursday, this is what a typical month could look like. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Okay? And you could go every day, like if you know the day of the month is divisible by 6, it must be a Saturday. So my birthday is on 18th, it would always be on a Saturday. The 25th would always be on a Sunday. We have absolute consistency there. You have 30 days in the month, 12 months in the year. That works out to 360 days. Now to get the 366, you have what's called an Etz week. And the Etz week would come in for 7 years in a row. You'd have an extra 6 days in the year and then start again on January the 1st. And this Etz week could be used for almost anything. It could be holidays, it could be extra long Boxing Day celebrations, it could be religious things, or it could be just a regular work week. But this way, everybody now has a 4-day work week and a 2-day weekend. You work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, you got Saturday and Sunday off. Now here are some other things that you may notice about this system. And just remember, what we will have is 7 years of 366 days in the year. Each year will have 12 months plus an Etz week. On the 8th year, we do not have the Etz week. So what do you think? We now have an option of a 6-day week. Okay, of course there will be arguments about which day we throw out. everybody's always hated Mondays anyhow, so let's not have another whipping day. Let's keep Mondays in there. Tuesday, some people argue should get thrown out, but there's some really neat songs about Tuesday. Ruby Tuesday, Moody Blues have Tuesday afternoon. Let's keep it in. Wednesday's hump day, and I think it'd be really cool to have Wednesday followed by a Friday. And you got to keep Friday in, because thank goodness it's Friday. Everybody's looking forward to that. And the weekends of Saturday and Sunday are obviously going to still be Saturday and Sunday. So therefore, I vote for Thursday to be chucked out. Now Thor may not be happy about that, to have the day of the week that's named after him to be chucked out, but that's my suggestion. And I'll leave it open to people who want to vote on it. So thus the week goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the people who will have some complaints about it might be some people with some religious overtones that think that since God spent 6 days to make the world and rested on the seventh, that the seventh is a Sabbath and there should be 7 days in a week. My feeling that if God did all of this work in 6 days, he should have had more than 1 day off. Just to say, he should have had the whole week off. And so in fact, I think 6 days is fine. That's how long it took God to make the world, apparently. As well as that, right now there are 52 Sundays in the year, and under the new Loutetian calendar, there could be 61 or 60. Or Saturdays or Fridays, whatever the Sabbath is, your particular Sabbath is. So my suggestion is that we stick with this, and you actually would have more Sabbaths in the year than before. Now I know you're going to have some other questions. For instance, over there in Perth, Australia, I know you have a question. And you in Venice, Italy. And that young lady from Aneroid, Saskatchewan, you have a question. I will get to all of those questions in the second video, which will explain in more detail some of the pratfalls and some of the good things that may come about the Loutetian calendar. Until the next video, have a good day and welcome to the 4-day work week.